global warming is an inherently very difficult problem to solve. If you just look at it from an economic perspective, you would call it a global commons problem, meaning it's a resource which we all share, which we all benefit from, but which we are not personally paying for. And you therefore need to solve it by coming together in order to do it collectively. But when you do it collectively, there's always the risk of somebody opting out and saying, sorry, you carry on, I will just free ride on your hard work and your sacrifices and your belt tightening. And that's called a free rider problem. And whether or not one big country opts out from the Paris Agreement, we have the risk of a free rider problem. What do we do about it? Well, in principle, even if one country opts out, the other countries should do the sensible things. And there are some studies which show that China is big enough, even without counting benefits to the rest of the world, just costs and benefits to themselves, they should cut emissions in order to reduce the impact on themselves. What more if it is possible for China, maybe India, maybe EU, maybe Brazil? This is a dream package. But in principle, what more if other countries can come together, like-minded, agree amongst themselves on rules which will reduce their emissions, whether they do a carbon tax or whatever rule, and then have some mechanism to deal with free riders, such as border adjustment tariffs, I think they call it. So that amongst ourselves, we abide by rules. If you're selling into me and you didn't cost your carbon when you want to come into my market, I will tax you. And that way, hopefully, you'll reduce a free rider problem and you can get a bit further. So economically, you can get maybe 3/4 of a solution. But politically, it's very hard because then the other countries will say, look at that fellow, he is free riding on us and I can't quite levy enough price on him. Why should I tighten my belt? In fact, some Southeast Asian countries have already said that. If America is going to be like this, I have to reconsider my commitments. In fact, Singapore has to take a practical view of it, and we have made commitments to go to net zero by 2050 and to go to, I think, half our emissions by a certain date before that. And we have had to say we are doing this on condition everybody else is playing ball. But if other people are not playing ball, then it does not make sense for us to stop breathing in order not to generate CO2. Because even if we did that in Singapore, it won't save the world. We are trying to be a good global citizen,
Yes.
do our part so that we are in good standing. We are not free riding on other people.
Yes.
And we should try and do it in a rational way. We have put in a carbon tax. It's going up. I think it's going to about $50 by 2030. It is going to be a cost on the economy. It may cause some businesses to have to reconsider their plans if they're not able to abate their emissions. But if we are serious about wanting to peak before 2030 and to decline progressively after that, then there's really no alternative to many businesses really emitting less, or some businesses deciding, I can't emit less, well, I have to reconsider my plans altogether. There's no way out. If everybody can do it without pain, then you probably haven't done very much.